Oh, well now, greetings and salutations to you all. Once again, it is I, the Ravenous Spectre, and once again, we are going to do a little bit of a pickups video here today. And as some of you know from some of the videos that you've ended up seeing that I've been posting recently, this actually has to deal with some older games that I used to have when I was a kid, and I'm actually getting them back now, which I'm very excited for. I ended up going onto this PlayStation 1 Collectors of America board and found out that there was a guy on there who was selling PlayStation 1 RPGs all together in a bundle for $60. Now, some of the ones that I have here, I haven't really gone in and checked all the prices or anything for them yet. Some of these, at least for probably two of them, if you were to buy them complete in box, I'm not talking brand new or nothing, because that would be astronomically higher. But if you ended up getting these complete in box, they would probably end up being around the same price that I ended up paying for this whole entire bundle. And the thing is that I didn't bother to ask the guy how the discs look. He didn't send me any pictures. He didn't send me any videos or anything. I just know that I had done business with this guy before, and I ended up getting these. I kind of see one reason as to why he ended up selling them for the price that he did. I haven't tested these just yet, so I'm not necessarily sure exactly how good they'll run, but I ended up ordering one of those disc doctors to be able to repair the discs, because there is some scratches on them, and I want to be able to try to get them in the most top pristine edition that I possibly can. But like I said, I haven't tried any of these. I am going to try them and see how all that they work out, and then just go from there. But I'll go ahead and get started with them here. The first one that we have is Final Fantasy Origins, Final Fantasy 1 and 2. This is a re-release or remake, if you will, that was released back on the PlayStation 1. I remember when I used to have this, and really did like it. Of course, it was one of those titles that I ended up selling because of the fact of, well, there goes the cover that just fell off, which I know why that is. I love how the disc looks there. I know why that is, because he had already explained this to me and talked to me about a couple of the cases that was kind of loose. But regardless of that, this is definitely one that I'm glad to have back in my collection again. I'll fix that after the fact. And the next one that we have here is Final Fantasy Tactics. I remember when I used to have this back in the day. I really did like it, but then again, it did get really challenging for me. Then again, it is a strategy RPG. It's meant to be that way. But all of these are complete in box, by the way. Every single one of them are, which is definitely something I'm truly, truly excited for. And there's a couple here that I'm actually planning on selling because of the fact that I already have them in my collection. And I'll go ahead and talk about those real quick, considering that they're already over here, and then just go from there. Chrono Cross is one of those that I'm planning on selling, since I already have it within my collection. But some people had mixed feelings about this game. And some folks liked it and some folks didn't. And you'll see it's kind of funny here. I don't think it was like this. No, those are the original ones. But this one right here is in its original case, but it has the greatest hits discs. You know, it's still complete. That's one thing that's kind of strange about this bundle when he was selling it, when I found out about it. This is the original case with the original manual, but greatest hits discs. And the Legend of Dragoon one here, I don't know if it's this one or if it's one of the other ones. Anyways, this is one of the other ones that I'm planning on selling since I already have it. This is the greatest hits one, but it has, though, let me see. Are these the original discs or no, these aren't the original discs. These are the greatest hits discs because of the fact that they're not in full color. Because the original ones are in full color. I do remember that. I think. I think I do anyways. But, yeah, definitely really good to be having these again. A friend of mine, I think, actually wants to end up buying this one. So I'm going to give him a really good deal on it because he's a good buddy of mine. So I'm going to see if he still wants it or not. This is probably the one right here that has the original disc, but is still greatest hits. And that Xenogears. Let's see here if this is it. I'm not sure if it is. Yep, it is. I was right. It's got the original discs, but it has the greatest hits case and the greatest hits booklet. It's just so strange, man. It's so strange how one has the greatest hits disc and the other one does it, and vice versa with the cases and the manuals. I just thought that was really, really strange. Xenogears was one of those iconic RPGs for me back in the late 90s, and I'm so happy to have it again. As a matter of fact, I actually did get this again, but I got it for free, but it was my ex-girlfriend at the time who went to a yard sale and found this one and like a copy of Final Fantasy VIII or whatever it was for free and gave it to me, but I ended up getting rid of them because, well, we're not going to go into that crap. She just, anyways. But I got rid of them, but I got them back, and let's just say I just got rid of everything and threw away anything that she had given me because fuck that noise. But yeah, so glad to end up having this again, and definitely going to get back to playing it again. Definitely one of those top RPGs for me, and plus the fact when she ended up getting those, the discs were like all fucked up, so, you know, it wouldn't even work even when I tried it, so I had to get rid of it anyways, and besides the fact, but whatever. The next one that we have here is Vagrant Story, and of course this is one of those sought-after RPGs that a lot of people love, and then again, a lot of people hate, I suppose. But like I said, they are complete, and as well, as you see right there, I always love that design on there. I actually saw somebody online who ended up having this as a tattoo on their back, which is actually fandom times 100. And of course, it does come with the 2000 collector CD there, so that's definitely really good. Like I said, these are complete, so definitely really happy to see that. I had played a little bit of this on PS3 digitally, but I didn't put too much time into it, but I'm glad to actually own it and have it back again. It's just like holding relics of the past when it comes to this stuff. It's great stuff. This one right here did not have the front cover art, which he already had mentioned that when he was selling it. So he just put the booklet that was over it. This is for Final Fantasy, was it 4 and Chrono Trigger, which actually I heard this is probably like the worst version of Chrono Trigger because of it being so, I guess, so slow and the load times were kind of crazy. But Final Fantasy Chronicles, yeah, I'm definitely glad to have that back again because this was another one of those RPGs that I ended up having, and it ended up getting gotten rid of, you know. Well, there's that old school GameStop, EB Games, whatever sticker on there. But yeah, definitely glad to have all of these back in the collection again. I think maybe I'll just try to go and print out a cover and put on there and just slide it right in there. But anyways, yeah, these are, I know that I got to fix the cover on that, but anyways, I'll get to that. But anyways, these were just some pickups that I gotten recently in a bundle, and I was like, man, I can't go wrong with $60 to be able to get all these back in the collection again, because I already know for a couple of them, if I were to buy them separately, and it would have been probably about $60 for just 2 of them. So to be able to have all these together again is definitely something that I'm truly, truly excited about, and glad to end up getting more knocked off of my checklist for my collection. But I'll go ahead and end this like I always do. Later, taters.